Hello, and thanks again for checking out this week's video. I'll do my best to keep this one as short as I can. That may not mean much coming from a pastor, but I'll do the best I can. I want to cover three things with you. Parking issues, Christmas Eve, and some of the ongoing construction, the unfinished status of certain things. Before I do that, though, wasn't last Sunday awesome? I was so excited and so relieved at the same time of just being in there. And after over a year's wait and planning and preparation, it was so awesome. So I heard from so many of you. Thank you for the positive, good comments that you shared. But what a great time it was together, wasn't it? It was awesome in there. And so look forward to many more years of worshiping together in that new sanctuary and just the ministry and all the new spaces. We pray God would use those in a great way to reach many more people for Christ. So three things. First thing I want to touch on is parking. Parking's going to be a big challenge for us for a while until Push Ridge is able to finish their parking lot extension, which comes to the property line basically. It's going to be tight for us, kind of a pinch point for our Sunday mornings. So with that in mind, we really need to make sure we give a lot of grace, and then we kind of have an attitude of serving others when it comes to parking. So a couple things. Number one, some of you gave feedback. I requested some feedback in last week's video, and you gave feedback to us, so thank you. One of the things was we heard, hey, we need some more handicap spots up there by the new lobby and everything else. So we put 4 additional handicap spots up in that area, up in the north parking lot, the new section up by the new lobby. So there's 4 new handicap spots up there. Also, keep in mind, we're going to be moving this week the guest parking banner that goes on one of the parking lot light poles. That's going to get moved up to the north lot it's been in the west lot. It'll be up in the north lot now, up towards the lobby area. So just keep in mind, be aware that there's some areas we want to reserve for guests. We will stencil in those spots, guest. So that probably a week or two away from that, but just know that that's happening. And if you're able-bodied, here's the big deal. If you're able-bodied, we really want you to please park in the west parking lot or at Push Ridge. We have 2 brand new golf cart shuttles, a 6-passenger and an 8-passenger. It's tremendously convenient to park at Push and just get the golf cart shuttle to drive you up to the drop-off point by the new lobby. And in the west parking lot, there's another golf cart shuttle that'll drive you from the front entrance where the office is and the chapel hall, which we're calling the old sanctuary is chapel hall, drive you from there right up to the new lobby. So very convenient. So if you could do that, that'd be great. And it's kind of a way we can have an attitude of serving those who are less able-bodied and give them all the parking spots closer to the new sanctuary. So if you can just remember that in regards to parking. Second thing, Christmas Eve. As you know, we're not having a morning service on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve falls on a Sunday this year. And we really want to honor and encourage our volunteers. It takes a lot of volunteers to pull off our morning services. And on Christmas Eve, we want them to spend some time with family, not be at church all day till about, basically most of the day till 5:30 or 6 o'clock at night. So we don't have a morning service. We have a Christmas Eve candlelight service at 4 p.m. So make sure it's going to be a great service. It's going to be a beautiful service. Make sure you invite your family and friends, neighbors, coworkers, those in your circle. Invite them to come to that service. It's a great opportunity. In fact, Christmas Eve is the greatest evangelistic opportunity we have all year in the church. More non-believers want to go and will go to a Christmas Eve candlelight service than probably any other service in the whole year. So if you could remember that, that would be awesome. And invite some family and friends, neighbors, coworkers. But also, since we don't have a morning service, that means we don't have an offering. And so we want to make a couple of opportunities, remind you of a couple of opportunities in regards to your offering that, we're not going to be here Sunday morning. And we normally don't take an offering in our Christmas Eve candlelight service, and we're not going to take an offering this year. But we will have some drop boxes, some offering drop boxes, if you will, available during the Christmas Eve service. So either before or after the service, you can drop your offering there. Or I just want to remind you the online giving tab on our website. Very easy to use. I want to encourage you to use that. And just a great opportunity, but it's going to be a great service. So make sure you plan to be here Christmas Eve at 4 p.m. Last thing, hey, construction. Even though we're in the building, there's some unfinished pieces and unfinished things. I'm sure you saw them, and most of you are probably aware of them, but just want to remind you, hey, we're aware of the stairs, for instance, in the front of the platform need to be carpeted. We hope that will happen very soon. It should happen in the next couple of weeks. The cross on the when you're looking at the platform on the right-hand side of the platform, the cross should arrive soon. Hopefully before the first of the year, and we'll get that installed when it does. The coffee bar that's in the lobby, that should be operational very soon. All these things are kind of works in process. So just be patient, be gracious. There's landscaping and different things, just lots of different things there. So it's coming. It's going to be finished soon. And then lastly, hey, just want to remind you, this coming Sunday, 9:30, the choir Christmas program. It's going to be tremendous. In that new space, it's going to be great. The sound is incredible in there. So make sure you're planning to be here, but also bring some people so they can hear the gospel through song. What a great morning it's going to be. So we have the concert, the choir program at 9:30, then small group hour at 11. So just a reminder on that. Well, thanks again for checking in, and hope you have a great rest of the week. And I'll see you here, hopefully with some friends, but I'll see you here this Sunday, 9:30, for the choir Christmas program. See you later.